continuing to look down at India from the sky when our eyes shift from the north and east to central and southern India. A historical picture of war, culture and change slowly unfolds. This land carries the heritage of ancient civilization and has also witnessed the ups and downs of modern times. Central India was once the stage for many dynasty changes and power struggles. In the long river of history, it has experienced countless power changes, among which the rise and fall of the Maratha Empire has left a strong mark in the history of Central India. From the 17th to the 19th century, the Maratha Empire rose in Central India. It was an important force for Hindu forces to fight against the rule of the Mughal Empire, relying on strong military power and flexible guerrilla tactics. The Marathos gradually expanded their territory and almost controlled most of the Indian peninsula in their heyday. However, with the colonial expansion of European powers in India, the Maratha Empire inevitably clashed with the British East India Company. From the late 18th to the early 19th century, the Maratha War broke out. The British East India Company took advantage of the political divisions within the Maratha Empire and adopted a strategy of division and disintegration. In the First Maratha War of 1803–1805, the British East India Company signed a treaty with some forces in the Maratha alliance and obtained a large area of land. In the Third Maratha War of 1817–1818, the Maratha Empire suffered a heavy blow and completely became a vassal of the British East India Company. This war not only changed the political landscape of Central India, but also accelerated the process of British colonial rule in India. The once glorious Maratha Empire declined under the military strikes and political manipulation of the British, and the central region of India also fell into the shadow of British colonial rule. Continue south to Tamil Nadu in southern India. There is a unique Tamil culture here, which has also experienced the baptism of war in history. In the 18th century, the colonial competition between Britain and France in southern India entered a white-hot stage. The Carnatic region where Tamil Nadu is located has become an important battlefield for the British and French competition. In order to compete for trade dominance and colonies in southern India, Britain and France supported different local princely states, which triggered a series of conflicts known as the Carnatic Wars. These wars lasted for decades and had a profound impact on the society, economy and culture of Tamil Nadu. The local princely states fought each other under the manipulation of Britain and France, and the people's lives were miserable. French forces once had an advantage in the early days, but with Britain's strategic adjustments and increased military investment around the world, the situation gradually turned around. In the end, Britain established its dominant position in southern India through a series of military victories and political treaties, and Tamil Nadu became part of the British colony. The British and French colonial wars in southern India were not only a power game between the two countries, but also profoundly changed the development trajectory of Tamil Nadu, making this land deeply affected by British colonial rule in the next nearly 2 centuries. In Chennai, formerly known as Madras, the capital of Tamil Nadu, the city witnessed the long years of colonial rule. Chennai became an important trading base of the British East India Company in the 17th century. The British built a large number of colonial buildings here, such as Fort St. George, which was not only the administrative center of the British East India Company in India, but also an important fortress for military defense. During the colonial rule, Fort St. George witnessed countless power transfers and military operations, and became a symbol of British rule in southern India. In the mid-19th century, the wave of the Indian national uprising also spread to Chennai, although this was not the core area of the uprising. The local people were also inspired by the spirit of the uprising and expressed dissatisfaction with British colonial rule. In order to maintain their rule, the British colonial authorities strengthened their control over cities such as Chennai, further intensifying ethnic conflicts. Until the 20th century, the Indian independence movement was surging, and Chennai became one of the important centers of revolutionary activities. The non-violent non-cooperation movement led by Gandhi received a wide response here, and the local people actively participated in the boycott of British goods and protest against colonial rule, contributing to India's independence. Further south, we arrived at Cape Comorin, the southernmost tip of India. This is the intersection of the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Its unique geographical location has made it an important node for maritime trade in history. In ancient times, this was an important port for India to trade with Southeast Asia, the Middle East and even Europe. However, in modern times, with the maritime expansion of colonial powers, Cape Comorin was not spared. Portugal, the Netherlands, Britain and other countries successively established trade bases and military bases here, and launched fierce competition. In the 16th century, the Portuguese came here first. With advanced navigation technology and military power, they established bases near Cape Comorin and controlled some maritime trade routes. Subsequently, the Dutch and the British followed suit and started a competition for trade and territory with the Portuguese. The disputes among these European powers brought a huge impact on the local social economy. The traditional maritime trade order was broken, and the local commercial forces in India were severely squeezed. It was not until the United Kingdom established its comprehensive colonial rule in India in the 19th century that Cape Comorin became part of the British colony and its ports were incorporated into the British global trade system. From central to southern India, this land has experienced the rise and fall of dynasties, the baptism of colonial wars and the struggle for national independence in the course of history. These historical events have shaped the face of India today, and have also made people deeply aware of the profound impact of war on a country and a nation, despite the suffering they have suffered. The Indian people have continued to move forward in the long river of history with their tenacious perseverance and pursuit of independence and freedom, writing their own chapters. Today, the central and southern regions of India are booming in the process of modernization, and the ancient culture and modern technology have blended with each other, becoming an important support for India's multicultural and economic development.